Alright, welcome back. We'll get started here in a few minutes. It is officially 1:26 p.m. here in Ohio, of course in the US. Welcome to Noah, Farron OS, Logan Graham. His first time early. Logan, I'm sending you a virtual beer. Congratulations. Johan B, hello. Osgray, Happy New Year to you and to all. Lamer Linux, TLL is in town, is in the house. Welcome. Do a quick mic check, sound check. Everything okay? Is the background music too soft, too loud? Do you want me to shut it off? I know some of you like it anyway. That's right. For some of you it is 2018. Awesome. Very good. Let me go ahead and transition here. ZBD Boss is in the house. A frequent member, guest of the Big Daddy Linux weekly show. Hi Z, how are you? No, it's not 2018 here. Like I said, it's almost 1:30 p.m. Still a few hours to go. The audio is fine. You like the music. Very good. So I'm streaming this using Ubuntu Mate, of course, OBS, Screencaster. Farron OS, you have a new one. A new, let's see, Farron OS, it's 2.1 gigs. Ah, that's a light one. Considering Endless OS that I looked at for the full download is 16 gigs. Thank God for my lightweight OS of Microsoft Windows 10. I like this music. Da, 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 da. All good there, Z? Very good. Yes, Skynet will be coming officially June 7th. Actually, no, correction, June 3rd. You will see Skynet online right after season 11 of the X-Files, right? I can't wait for the new X-Files because the truth is always out there, right? The future sucks. I don't want to know yet, Johan. Come on. New safeguards for Farron OS. Okay. To pushed it from 2.0 to 2.1. Farron, that 0.1 is unacceptable. What is wrong with you? Ah, it is 2. No, I'm just kidding. That's okay. Well, compared to Endless OS, a 16 gigabyte download, yeah, I think Windows 10 is very lightweight. Thank you. Yeah, it does. Time does go by too fast. I agree. So I'm going to share with you some of my predictions for 2018. Have no idea if they will come true. Some of them will probably will. You can probably guess. We shall see. If you have any predictions you would like to share, please do. Hope everybody is warm. It is officially 9 degrees. Yep, 9 degrees. Anyway. Albert Crow. You're looking for a false flag between now and after the Super Bowl. Ah. Well, I hope nothing happens, you know? Well, that's why they call it Linux Lite, because it is light, right? Yeah. The Linux phone may be a real thing. You know what? I'll be honest, that is not on my prediction list for 2018. I hope I'm wrong. Yeah. You're adding blocks for deadly commands soon. Stop things like the bash fork commands from being usable. Okay, Farron. Fireworks are driving you crazy? Bada bing, bada boom. Johan's first prediction, you will use Peppermint in 2018. Very good. Very good. And I predict that Z will like you for using it. Right, Z? Alright, so before I begin, I do want to say thank you for 8 years, almost 8 years of the channel. Yeah, we started this, well, I started this back in, let's see, March of 2010. So it's, what, 7 years and 3/4, and it's been a journey. So, first of all, thank you for those of you who were here from the beginning and who stuck around. It's been a lot of fun, and I hope I can continue to do this. It's been a challenge the last couple of years. And of course, another video has been demonetized. Oh joy. Request review. Maybe later. Well, I don't know. That's one prediction I might make about YouTube. 2018 is going to be a challenge to keep content creators happy. Before I continue, some of you know I no longer have the Patreon page. I'm not sure if I can trust Patreon. I know some of you guys do not trust Patreon. I may go back. We'll see. If you would like to support the channel, just go to the PayPal link below in the show notes. Pretty much for now, that's it. Besides the Amazon affiliate link for US shoppers. I do need to set up something for overseas. So, yeah, so if you were contributing for me through Patreon, stop it. That should have ended. Yeah, because I no longer have that account. Just make sure you are aware of that. Okay, Noah predicts 2018 will become more popular by 10%. Noah, I don't think so. And the reasoning is, until customers can walk into their favorite store, and whatever that is, a mom and pop store, a Best Buy, I'm not sure what you guys have overseas, but where a family can walk into a physical store and see a physical Linux Mint computer, Ubuntu computer. Until they see that, I don't see Linux desktop market share going anywhere, in my opinion. I hope I'm wrong. Fern OS 2023, one of those years will probably be the year of Linux desktop. Okay, that's possible. Google, are you listening? You have the resources to make it possible. Johan says, time for ice cream. Well, I just had my water. I just had lunch. There will be a Microsoft Linux. Yeah, well. Anyway. Alright, so let's get started, shall we? These are my predictions. Strictly my opinion and my predictions. Yours may vary. So here we go. And feel free to stop me anytime. Tech predictions for 2018 from the Total OS Today Technology channel. MySpace makes a comeback. A comeback, maybe. Before Facebook, there was MySpace. You guys remember MySpace? I think I still have an account with MySpace. To be honest, I haven't used it in years. I forget what my username is and my password. But MySpace got bought out by a fairly wealthy entity. I won't mention the names, but yeah, so we'll see what happens. But I think MySpace will make a comeback. There's room for another big social media platform, you know, besides Facebook. But really, if not Facebook, what else do you think of? YouTube? Okay, fair enough. So I think MySpace, there'll be some kind of a change. Yeah. Yeah, make sure you mute Alexa. Hello. Farron says GNOME 4 for 2018. Why not? Labor Linux, you had MySpace. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, they grew. They were popular between 2003 and 2008, if I'm not mistaken. Then Facebook kind of took over. So that's my thing about MySpace. Do I have any New Year's resolution for, well, not really. Hopefully continue with the channel. Try to keep it alive and sustainable. That'll probably be my #1 tech resolution. Just drinking some water, but as far as the others here on the channel, I don't know. Facebook ruins society. That may be a good title for a future podcast, future broadcast, Oscar. I don't know. Yeah. If something like System 76 opens up at least 10 stores across the U.S. and big cities, I think that will help the... Well, that would be a help, Noah, yes. That would be a help. I would agree. RxGTK will make a comeback to popularity. Okay. Spin Viking, hello. The next one, I predict that the smart home with... Lamer, did you shut it off? The smart home with Alexa grows into more homes. I think I finally bought one. I think this will, the voice assistant, digital assistant, smart home assistant, whatever you want to call it, will grow. Apple will have the HomePod coming next year. I believe the Echo Dot was the biggest selling item on Amazon for 30 bucks. Can't go wrong. I use it every night. I don't use it every day, but I use it every night. And just keep in mind that it records. I think they all do. It records everything that you say. Just bear that in mind. And you know, now you can go into the settings to delete each individual request, which will take you like 2.7 years, or you can go into the online. I believe there's an online app. You have to go online to delete the whole speech conversation. Just bear that in mind. It records everything. Noah, I think my channel will get views on my channel, Well, sure. Now that you posted it, sure. Pepper us, says, you know, pepper us. Pepper us with peppermint. Alright, my next prediction, battery-powered bikes will become popular. They kind of are. It's kind of tough here in Ohio with the hills and the roads and the potholes to have a bike. But battery-powered bikes, I think these are flourishing more overseas. Z, are you seeing more of these where you live? Well, have you heard more about the battery-powered bicycles? Yeah, so I think... fairly sure we'll see more of the battery-powered bikes. Z says, not even Justin Timberlake can bring back MySpace. Maybe they should hire him. Hire Britney Spears. Oh wait, no, Ubuntu is more popular than Britney Spears, supposedly. I don't know, man. I think MySpace, look for it. Pepper us. Yeah. Pepper us. Those sound like forks. Autonomous vehicles. Technology expands. Self-driving vehicles. We talked about this last night, I think. This is the future, for better or for worse. I think we'll see more of this. Companies like Tesla. More battery-powered vehicles. I believe Walmart has a contract with Tesla for a bunch of all-electric semi-trucks. I wonder how long it'll take to recharge those batteries. They're probably not... I'm going to guess they probably will not use wireless charging, right? Lamer will never buy a battery-powered bike. Okay. Hello, Chris. How are you? Welcome, Chris. Let's see, next one. Android phones will continue to dominate. Can anybody challenge me on this one, or do we all agree that Android phones will dominate the market? I mean, there's like over 1 billion Android phone users. Yeah, I think this is a no-brainer, in my opinion. Pizza-loving Lurd, hello. FairedOS makes a witty joke of terms of service today. Yeah, well, it's obviously, you know, OS is for operating systems, but the terms of service for TOS today is to follow the channel and support the channel. Those are my terms of service. If not, I will call Sicily, and you will get a call from Uncle Guido Matanzano. So many new distros. Oh, there's always a lot of new distros. Some come, some go. All right, next one. Hacking continues to be a problem. I think we can all agree that this year, 2017, was the year of the hack. And Yahoo perfected it. What can I say? Poor Yahoo. Yeah, I think this will continue to be a problem into next year. Those bikes are being sold, Z, okay, but are not cheap. About what is the price range for those bikes? I'm going to guess, let me see, about $1,000 US and up, if I had to guess. If it's more than that, then it's probably not viable for the mass market, although I think that will change next year for electric bikes. ZornOS will stay on GNOME. They probably will. It's not my favorite environment, although I think they will continue to offer the light version, and I like that. In June 2011, Pacific Media Group and Justin Timberlake jointly purchased a company for $35 million. Okay. Did not know that. Yahoo wasn't too bad, all because of that other company collects data I can't remember the name of and their responses to hacks. Well, I still have a Yahoo account, but yeah, I don't know. It's not going to get any better. I hate to say that. Yeah, really, hire the hackers. Since they know how to fix things, right? I agree. My next prediction, wireless charging will expand. And I don't mean just where you stick your phone on top of a pad. I mean like your phone's like in the other room and then it charges, something like that. I think that technology will expand. It's very convenient, no more tugging along a cable. And I think there's been some progress this year. Noah says 2018, everyone will be aware of Linux. If System76 makes big ads on Google and Facebook, well, do they make ads? They probably do. I've promoted them here on the channel. If someone there would like to send me a computer to test, I'll be happy to. So we'll see. Yes, Happy New Year, Chris. My next prediction. Music streaming sites. Pandora, iHeart, Spotify, Google, Apple, Tidal Music. I think one of these may not survive. I think there's too many of them, in my opinion. On my Alexa, I have enabled Pandora and iHeart. Hello, Rose. How are you? Rose from Canada, my northern neighbor. So, one of the wireless music services, I think, will not survive. The market is flooded. I think Samsung a year ago tried to start their own music service, and that one went away. So anyway, how about Li-Fi replacing Wi-Fi? I did not check into that, Rose. Is it supposed to be better than Wi-Fi? I don't know, to be quite honest. Okay, Linux graphics may improve with Wayland. Wayland has been in development, it seems like, since the Stone Age. Graphics drivers are probably the #1 problem, or close to it, for Linux users. 1,000 euros for a good one? Okay, Z, that sounds about right. Yeah, I would say so. Johan does not use Wi-Fi. For security reasons, Johan, or just don't care for it? So as far as Linux goes, yeah, graphics drivers continue to be a #1 issue in my opinion. It is a hit and miss. So we'll see. I hope Wayland progresses by leaps and bounds. It needs to. I predict Ubuntu Mate 18.04 is going to be a big hit. Of course I would. Right, Z? Although I believe that Peppermint will progress also. But my favorite, Ubuntu Mate, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Ah, Johan said the Wi-Fi is slow, too many errors. Okay, got it. Got it. Understood. Yep, 2018 still not the year of the Linux desktop. Of course, we talked about this briefly today. I haven't seen anything. Yeah, it's pretty much going to be relegated, something like that, to online purchases, YouTube personalities like myself and others. But it's just not enough to convince families because, look, here's the problem. Let's say it's time for a Linux desktop for the masses. Totally agree. Okay, which one? Which one and who decides that? There's too much confusion for mom and pops to pick a Linux desktop. Now, I've tried to demystify that confusion in the last 8 years. But yeah, not in 2018. No Gen 2 for me except on my Android phone, right? I think there will continue to be more Linux interest on YouTube. If anything, out of curiosity. Cold Fusion has an interesting video. What, on Li-Fi? Is that what it is? I'll have to check it out. I mean, Wi-Fi. Where would we be without Wi-Fi? Right? Cell phones would be almost worthless. Yeah. And did you know that Wi-Fi was invented, I believe, 20-some years ago in Australia, if I recall? Yeah, something like that. Hello, Tam. Happy New Year. Thank you for stopping by. We'll see more growth in Snap packages, app images, Flatpaks for Linux. I currently use what do I use? I use Kdenlive app image. Seems to work okay. He's saying Ubuntu. No, it's not a misspell of Gentoo. Okay. Ubuntu. Ubuntu, is that a distro? Ubuntu. Ubuntu. That sounds like a character in the Star Wars movie. I think that would have been a better name than Supreme Leader Snoke in Star Wars. Snokey. What a silly name. Supreme Leader Snokey is going to get you. Oh, really? Or Supreme Leader Gunto will destroy you. Gunto has more oomph to it. Who the hell thought of a dark side force leader by the name of Snoke? It sounds like a candy bar, like Snickers. Anyway. Oh, that was pound sterling. Okay. Yeah. Got it. So what does that translate into US dollars, Z? If Google makes a hybrid Android Linux Chrome OS, that would be awesome, and everyone. Well, I think in my opinion, the Linux desktop should be based, well, Android OS, because there's a billion potential users because of the phones. I mean, I'm not saying it's right or wrong or will make anybody, you know, purists happy, but think of all the Android phones. The Linux desktop, in the beginning, the first choice should be an Android desktop. It just makes sense. So you can immediately sync your billion phones into the computer. It's just a thought. Hi, Cody. No, you're not too late. I don't know, what do you guys think? Should Android be the first choice for a mass-marketed Linux desktop? Rose, did you enjoy the latest Star Wars? The Last Jedi. I liked it. Okay, I think there will be a Breakout Linux podcast. I think, if not, there needs to be. And when I say a Breakout Linux podcast, something that will make national news, like on CNN, Science Report, NPR, Twitch, stuff like that. I think the last Breakout Linux show was, yeah, thank you, Johan. Supreme Leader Toss. Feel the power of the dark side. I think I like the Borg better. We are the Borg. You will be assimilated into Ubuntu Mate. Resistance is futile. Anyway, thank you, Johan. Android is better than Windows 10. Well, I can tell you that the Windows Phone is no more, so yes, it is better. Joe Panica was in the house. Happy New Year's Eve. Okay. Go Ubuntu. I think that was an April Fool's joke, wasn't it? Go Ubuntu. Logan, you like KDE because of plenty of customizability. I totally agree on that. Yeah. Totally agree. Yeah. And Rose predicts that Linux Phone makes headway. I predict that it will not. I hope I'm wrong. 100% hope. I'm talking out of my yeah, rear kernel, but I don't see it. Yep. Windows Mobile, they were a little bit late to the party, just like Microsoft was a little bit late to the portable music player. Remember the Microsoft Zune? I still have it. They were late. There was nothing special about it, and I think it went away like 4 years later. Perhaps could start a KDE Plasma desktop preset to look and feel. Well, you could make it look and feel like Android. I'm just saying that it's got to be something on the shelf for families to walk in, to feel, to make it a Linux desktop for the masses, and I don't see it. Z, $1,350 for a bike. Okay, that's a little bit on the high side, but yeah, I think $1,000 or less should be where an electric bike could be mass marketed. Yeah, anything above that. I know there are high-end, mountain bikes for about the same range, if not higher. But I think most people, when they think of a decent bicycle, a 10-speed bike or whatever speeds, they probably think between $200 and $400. That's my guess. Sergey is in the house. I am totally okay. Which one am I totally wrong? Keep in mind this is total OS today, so I gotta be totally something, right? Come on, Sergey, tell me, where am I wrong? Is it on the Cody Smith? We are the Borg. Lower your shield, surrender your. Very good. That's right. Librem 5 opens the. Oh, so Sergey, about the phone. Well, Sergey, I think you're wrong, and I hope I'm wrong. But we shall see. We shall see. There's been attempts before. Ubuntu, with all its resources, failed. Or Canonical. That was the best shot. So, Johan needs to stop eating ice cream. Thanks for torturing us all. We appreciate it on this New Year's Eve. It's got a rename, NHS Ubuntu, now it's NHOS, NHOS.health club. Okay, alright. Okay, Sergey, so about the phone, okay, we shall see. I hope I'm wrong. Toss is on the dark side. You have no faith. That's not what I said. I want to see an alternative, a Linux phone. Alright, fine. I have a little bit of faith in the Linux. A little bit of, I'm hoping for a pure Linux phone. We shall see. Look, if we can get, we can't even get a freaking Linux desktop for the masses. Which I think would have been more viable. But I hope I'm wrong. I really do. It's just my opinion. Strictly my opinion. Yeah, yes, right. I need to buy one to make it succeed. Sure. Yeah. If anybody from Librem or whoever else company out there wants to send me a phone to test, I promise to send it back. I'll even pay for shipping. But keep in mind, if you send me one, I'm going to give him my undivided attention, good and bad, totally, as it were. But if what is it, purism? Okay, yeah. If they want to send me a demo phone, I'll take a look at it, no problem. Purism has already succeeded with the tablets of the phone. They have succeeded? Really? Those are in stores? They've been mass marketed? I haven't seen it. Okay, my next prediction. Let's see here. Microsoft will change or dump the Cortana voice assistant. There hasn't been any major upgrades to Cortana. Of course, Cortana, the voice of Cortana is a Washingtonian, well, from Seattle, Washington. I believe her name is Jen Taylor. Of course, Cortana, the voice of the game, one of the assistant to the Master Chief in Halo, the classic Microsoft game. But I think they will change the default search engine for that. So I predict they will change or dump Cortana. Yeah. Spin Viking, yes, I believe Skype was purchased by Microsoft. Kind of sucked in the beginning, and you don't see them on Linux anymore. Right now, I call my dad in Italy through Skype, and it seems to work. I think the price went up, come to think of it. But Skype for both Linux and Windows appears to be working. 18 will be the year of the Piper Heights-Psych. What is that? Piper Heights-Psych. Pizza Lover Nerd says check PayPal. I will. Thank you. Lamer Linux will make your phone and call it Light Mobile. Hey man, go. That's a terrific title, terrific name. Oh, you live in Seattle, Washington. Very good, Pizza Loving Nerd. Say hello to Cortana for me if you run into her. Her name is Jen Taylor, with 2 N's, I believe. Cortana does not work in the Dutch language. Okay. Yeah, Morrow says Microsoft will replace Cortana with the Borg voice. Oh, that would be so cool. Search Total OS today. Total OS today has been assimilated. He is no more. It is futile. Goodbye. I would love to have the Borg. Good one, Rose. Everybody say good one for Rose, the Borg instead, because it's all about assimilation, right? Yeah, that would be cool. That made me laugh. Thank you, Rose. We are the Borg. Search engine. You will be assimilated. Google has been assimilated. Firefox is no more. Resistance is futile. Change Cortana search to Duck. Well, DuckDuckGo doesn't give a lot of results. I mean, it's private, yeah. Technically, Android already became popular, so Linux phone is already off the ground. Well, yeah, so to speak. Yeah. That's right. Toast is Italian. I had no toast this morning. I had a bagel or something like a bagel. I guess you call that toast. It was toasted. Yep, Rosa, good one. Hello, William. Okay, where are we here? So Microsoft will change or dump Cortana voice assistant in favor of the Borg. Maybe they should hire me. Yeah, I could be the voice of Windows 10, and then freak him out. So when someone in Windows 10 asks a question, toss. Search for the best operating system. And then I'll reply, listen, doofus, the best operating system is based on Linux. Why are you using Windows 10? Thank you for asking. That would be the end of toss on Windows. Okay, next one. Microsoft Focus will focus on security in Windows 10. I believe they got something new in the update for shielding people against ransomware. Yeah, so look for that as well. Well, I think everybody should, not just Microsoft, of course. Pizza Loving Nerd says he hates Wayland. You want Borg. Borg. Yeah, Borg. Zorg. There we go. Forget Wayland. We have Borg. The Borg display driver. Okay. Spin Viking says, I predict I will finally quit smoking after using Robot. You need to stop smoking. It's very, very bad. Bad boy. Microsoft focus on bros, you're confusing. I think it's like seeing a guy wearing some high heels and walking across the floor. Nowadays, it's not that unusual, is it? Bros, not a good analogy. The culture is changing. Bros, I think you're confusing security with privacy. I didn't say they'll focus on privacy. I meant security as in avoiding malware, ransomware, and viruses. Yeah, privacy is a whole other issue. Fedora is working hard to get Wayland working fine with the application. Yes, they did introduce it for version 25. I don't think Fedora is for beginners, for newbies. That's my only thing about it. Thank you, William. I tried to be funny on the show. Now make sure nobody is falling asleep. You know, Spatry would cut in, you know, and do his snoring thing. Anyway. The Ghosts of WannaCry Comeback Revenge on Windows. It's possible. I think we may see more attacks on Linux. Maybe. Johan, you quit smoking 14 years now. Very good. Excellent. Microsoft is going to fix the MS Edge flaw they refused to fix when other browsers fixed it. What is the flaw? Yeah. Alright, my next prediction, I think we'll see bigger Apple iPhones, because people like bigger phones. 5 years ago, I would have said no way, but I think more and more phones are going into tablet-sized territory. I guess you call it a phablet. Combination phone tablet. Yeah, but at one point, is a phone too big? My HTC One Max is 5.9 inches. And that's just about right. Yeah. Wallbot will grow in popularity because you're not talking to a real person, just a robotic therapist. Ah, just what I need. Dear doctor, I have a problem. I am distro hopping. I can't sleep at night. And then the robot responds, you need you need a pill of Windows 10. Stop distro hopping, right? I think we may see, this might be stretching it, a $2,000 iPhone, because why not? Who would have thought of a $1,000 iPhone? Think about it. So probably not $2,000 now that yeah, maybe closer to like $1,300. Yeah, but I think one day we'll see think about it, a $2,000 iPhone. Yeah. Almost the price of my son's first car. Yes, thanks to Fedora, you can use System D on your newbies friendly distros. Very good. Microsoft will make Windows free 100% open source. No. 1,100 euros. Yeah, it's yeah, Johan. Yeah. I agree, it is. But look, if, you know, when it comes to technology, use what works. I heard the iPhone, what is it, the X, the 10, a very good phone, one of the best phones in the world, a very good camera. That still seems like a lot. What was the first iPhone that came out? About $500? Yeah. I should have done a podcast or a broadcast on the 10-year anniversary of the iPhone. Changed everything. Rocco, I believe, now is using Solus, if I am not mistaken. Who's going to pay $2,000 for? I wouldn't pay $500. I might pay $500 if the phone was a total package, meaning good speakers. Is anybody listening out there? Put freaking good speakers on the phone. Yeah. Oh crap! You dropped your phone. Now you gotta pay $1,000. Well, unless you have insurance. Yeah. But yeah, $500 would be the top point for me to pay out in cash, and it would have to be a really good phone with good speakers. You know, I mean, a decent camera and all that is okay, you know, but the Nexus 5, 350 euros. Okay, all right, Johan. Only costs $600. I think that's about $100 off the sweet spot for the price of a phone, Sergey. But that's, we'll see. Soulless. Yeah. Alright, so yes, a $2,000 iPhone. And I think that was it. Yeah, those are my predictions. The last thing would be a, I think the Apple HomePod, the HomePad. Is it the HomePad or HomePod? Anyway, the Home Assistant will be a big seller. That will start at $350, a little high, but since a $1,000 iPhone sold, why not the HomePad or the HomePod or whatever it's called? Greetings, Shatir. Shatir, what is your tech prediction for 2018? So, for those of you who joined in late, MikeSpace makes a comeback. Smart home, voice assistants, they will grow in popularity. I predict more battery-powered bikes, more self-driving vehicles. Android phones will dominate. Hacking continues to be a problem. Wireless charging expands. We'll see the demise of one of the music streaming services. Don't know which one. Linux graphics may improve with Wayland. Ubuntu Mate for the win for 2018. 2018 still not the year of the Linux desktop. More Linux interest on YouTube. More growth in Snap packages, app images, Flatpaks. Yeah, $1,149 for the X 250 gig. Yeah, $2,000 is not a stretch. I agree, Z. I hope there will be a breakout Linux podcast. The last one was the Linux Action Show with Brian Lunduke. Of course, now Lunduke has its own YouTube weekly Linux show. Microsoft will change or dump Cortana in favor of the Borg. Microsoft will focus on security in Windows 10. I said security and not privacy. Bigger Apple iPhones. A $2,000 iPhone, because why not? And the Apple HomePad, HomePod, whatever it's called, will be a big seller. My predictions, toss or wishful thinking? I mean, they're my predictions. I mean, wishful thinking for I mean, I don't really use MySpace. There's nothing wrong with it, I don't think. I think having more choice for battery-powered bikes would be cool. I would wish for that. Linux graphics improving, I would definitely wish for that. Yeah. Ubuntu Mate, I just think it's going to happen. It'll be a big hit. So, yeah, I mean, some of these I would like to see. It's the HomePod. Okay, thank you, Noah. Sorry. HomePod. Should have known. Very good. HomePod. Sergey is one of the oracles of knowledge about Linux, especially the Oracle. The Oracle. Wasn't that in the movie, The Oracle? We've spoken to the Oracle. Oh, Sergey is a good cook? Pretty good. Cool. Z, do you have a favorite Linux distro? I mean, one that if you had to pick only one, and just one, on a desert island, which one would you pick? Me, it would probably be Ubuntu Mate. AMD will overcome NVIDIA. Fat Elvis, I don't know. I think in general NVIDIA plays a little bit nicer with Linux, right? They will make a home pad to compete with the Amazon. Yeah, there's a couple of choices for Amazon. You know, digital home assistants. What's the new one? The Show, and there's another one. Is that the one that looks? What's the one that looks like a clock? Why is the screen tearing on Linux and on Windows? Sometimes you can fix that with Compiz, trying a different player. Again, it probably has a lot to do with the graphics drivers, if I had to guess. That continues to be probably the #1 problem for Linux. Johan, yeah. Fat Elvis likes Maui. I wish I was in Maui, Hawaii, where it would be warmer than 10 degrees. Shatir, I'm the I almost said syphilis. Sisyphus. Whew. I need some coffee. NVIDIA proprietary drivers are better, but not open source ones. Okay. Alright. Compiz did not work on Peppermint? Okay. I don't use Compiz that much because there is a chance of breaking the system. Yeah. La Haina, La Aña, La Haina. La Haina, is that in Mexico? Ah, Matrix talks to the Oracle. That's why I remember that. Thank you, Albert. Yes. Fromage. I've been drinking. No, but that's the problem, Rose. Today I've had no vino. Zero. I should. Somebody gave me a bottle of black raspberry wine or something like that. A couple of weeks ago, I made a house call to give some computer lessons, and they gave me a bottle of wine. I have to try it. Compiz broke on the PC. Yeah, you got to watch with Compiz. It's good to tinker. I mean, good. It's nice. You can create special effects like the cube and wobbly windows, but it can break the system. Yeah. Pizza Lover Nerd, 50-minute rendering time for Kden Live. That's gonna depend on your system. How many cores, you know, and all RAM and all that. Graphics card built-in versus dedicated graphics. All that comes into play. Yeah, ideally, if you have, say, a 30-minute HD video, personally, I would like to render it in half the time. Meaning, if it's 30 minutes, I want to render it in 15 minutes. But really, for rendering videos nowadays, to do it quickly, you really need a higher-end machine. Yeah. Fat Elvis is drinking champagne, and we weren't even invited. My goodness. Sneaky Linux is in the house. Hello, Sneaky. Sneaky, we've been talking about tech predictions for 2018. What are your tech predictions, Sneaky, for 2018? Anna Rita, hello. Happy New Year. Sneaky, I know you came in late, but real brief. I don't want to go over this again totally. My predictions: MySpace makes a comeback. Smart home with Alexa grows into more homes. Battery-powered bikes. Autonomous vehicles. Anyway, Sneaky, just go ahead and read these, and if you have any comments, just post them in the chat. Kden Live works on CPU. Yes. Yes. Wayland, like I said, it's what was it? Fedora started it, installing it by default. I think the latest Ubuntu you can choose either Wayland or Zorg on login. But we'll see. We'll see. I personally have not experienced screen tearing. Not that I recall. Yeah. Hang on, Sergey. There you go. You are a moderator. Predictions: XFCE is still rock your socks off with XFCE. Very good. Sneaky predicts that Tidal will be sold for the streaming service. Okay. I'll go with that, Sneaky. Yeah. Tidal is a music streaming service. Yeah. Let's see. You saw that, Sneaky. Let me scroll up. Any one of these you want to comment on? Let me go here. And that's the end of my predictions, by the way, Sneaky. Blender is a very good piece of software. It's just not for beginners. There's a high learning curve. That's why I don't use it. But I understand it does a lot. I tend to stick with Kden Live or Shotcut because they're simple. Yeah. Sneaky is hiding everywhere. Sneaky, what distro are you hiding in now? Alexia will not be allowed in your home. Rose, are you jealous? Hold Alt while hovering over a comment video. Oh, over a comment. Oh, I don't know. Like that? That's what comes up. Put user in timeout. Ferret, I will put you in timeout. Remove. Anyway, that's what happens, but anyway. Enrito, you will celebrate New Year with wife at the house with tea and lots of love from the wife. I cannot think of a better way. Yeah. Very good. Tell the wife I say hello again. Noah, Ubuntu. I have not used Ubuntu in a while. Yeah. Yeah. You hate the cursor in Blender. Everything go from the 000. Well, I don't use Blender, so maybe Sneaky, if you use Blender, you have some tips. Yeah. Tried Blender once, and I guess it's a high learning curve, so I think I'll stick with Kden Live. Sneaky, you have the Pi at the moment. Using Raspbian. Oh, this is someone's favorite song, Dog and Pony. I don't know if anybody caught a video I uploaded yesterday morning shoveling snow, but check it out. It was very good timing by my neighbor as I was shoveling snow, and he was not. He was shoveling it a different way, a user-friendly way. Check it out. Anyway, the link works okay. Oh, your wife's name is Molly. Okay. So she got respect for the Godfather. That's very nice of her.
I'll send her some champagne and roses. God bless you, child. Yes. Nice for her to show the respect for the Godfather. Respect, that's what we need in this world. Respect.
Godfather classic. At least the first two. Third one was, eh. Next time you see the Godfather movies, look for my dad. He had a couple roles in the Godfather flicks. Small roles, but you can see him. Many moons ago. 40-some years ago. Yeah. Alright, so that is my list of tech predictions for 2018. What's my number one tech prediction, Noah? She's laughing, Anarita.
Don't laugh at the Godfather. It's disrespectful. You see what I'm saying? Jeez, women. Can't talk to them, can't shoot them.
Glad she's laughing. Noah, my number one prediction. I gotta think about that for a second or two. Number one tech prediction. I guess if I had to pick a number one tech prediction, I think humans, for the most part, will continue to be addicted to technology. And instead of the humans using technology, the technology will use them. You know, I've mentioned in the past, you know, sometimes I'll end the show, enjoy your technology, please don't text and drive. Texting and driving is an issue. Distraction. So my number one prediction is, yeah, I think humans will continue to be taken over by technology, if you want to call it Skynet or whatever else you want to call it, but and that's not good. Yeah. You know what my number one prediction will be? Now that I think about it, will be the Steve Jobs jeans will be a big seller. Now that I think about it, scratch everything I said, and I'm gonna buy the Steve Jobs jeans, especially if they have built-in Bluetooth speakers. Wouldn't that be something? You get a phone call and it's playing out of your back pocket. I'm sure you guys by now have heard of the Steve Jobs jeans, right? A Steve Jobs Android phone, please don't. Italian brothers behind Steve Jobs fashion trademark. Company win trademark dispute. Apple battled a fashion brand called Steve Jobs and lost. That is so funny. Yep. You had 265 viewers, the live stream, now there are, you know, for a Gen 2 install. I already have a Gen 2 install. It's called my HTC One Max. Thank you very much. Anyway, yeah, Steve Jobs jeans, so check it out. Colossus, the Forbin Project. I've heard of that. I also like a classic movie called Forbidden Planet. Yeah. Anyway, these are the brothers behind Steve Jobs jeans, so check it out. Vincenzo and Giacomo. It's about time someone sues Apple and wins. Well, is that the first time? I don't know. Yeah. Well, these guys pulled it off. It took them a few years, but apparently Apple, in all their wisdom, they did not trademark the name Steve Jobs. They were sharp enough to do it. Yep. They were able to squeeze the cannolis out of Apple in court. Anyway, good for them. I hope they registered the trademark in 2012. Okay. They registered the name in Europe. Okay. Okay. Yep. Steve Jobs jeans. Steve Jobs could be Italy's hottest new fashion line. I agree. How can copyright, trademark, Apple eat them every day so we can keep toss away? Okay, goodbye.
I've been assimilated by the Borg. Thanks, Rose. Resistance is futile. Goodbye.
So next time I go to Italy, will I see a lot of people wearing Steve Jobs jeans? Yeah. You know, maybe I should freak him out and wear like Linux jeans. Have like a patch that says Linux. Right? Let's see. Alright, let's see. Best computers for video editing. Let's see what comes up. What do I think of Zero motorcycles? Sneaky, what is a Zero motorcycle? Is that a battery-powered bike? I'm afraid I don't know that, Sneaky. What is that? Well, let's see what Tech Radar has to say about laptops for video and video rendering. Looks like that's a picture of a ThinkPad. I like ThinkPads. Apple MacBook Pro. Okay. Hello, Ben. This has a electric. Okay, yeah, no, I predict a big year, Sneaky, or a yeah, big year for rechargeable bikes, you know, battery-powered bikes for 2018 here in the state of Ohio in the States because of the hills and the bad roads and the snow. You know, it's not practical. But in, you know, flat places like in Florida, yeah, I think it's great. You know, less driving, save on gas, better for you for exercising, because I think the bikes are both battery powered and pedal power, right? If I am not mistaken, Sneaky. So yeah, I think it's great. Sure. Yeah. Predicts battery will reappear and having warged into a wolf. Ah. The Surface Studio multi-touch all-in-one desktop for a video editing machine. Interesting. The Asus. All-in-one computer. Yeah, I figured it'd be a Intel Core i7. HP Pavilion. Another i7. Oh, they are fully fledged. Okay, 150-mile range and top speed of 110. Whoa, really? Wow. Okay. Well, the range is pretty good, Sneaky. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's sure. Now that range, is it like on a flat surface? Probably not with hills or extreme temperatures, I would imagine. But still, that's not bad. Yeah. Don't say Anna Montana. Okay, I'll say Tony Montana, man. Do you see what I'm saying, man? Tony. HP Envy. I've heard of the Envy as a good computer for video editing. Sure, why not? Another 7th generation Intel processor, quad-core, fast, responsive, NVIDIA graphics. Okay. Another Envy, of course. Another Envy. Jeez, all these Envies. Oh, my favorite Lenovo. All-in-one gaming PC. Ah. Yeah. How much is this one? $1,500. i7, 16 gigabyte DDR5, terabyte hard drive plus an SSD drive. Only 16 left. 27-inch display. NVIDIA graphics. Can I recommend this for a video machine? Probably could. I've had a good luck with Lenovo. Yeah, I probably can. Yeah, okay. Alright. Alright, check out a Lenovo for a video rendering machine. Amazon's choice at about $1,500. I guess they're selling only 16 left. Okay. Anyway. Look up Wobot. Is that how we spell it? W-O-E-B-O-T? I'm ready to listen 24/7. No couches, meds, no childhood stuff. Just strategies to improve your mood. Say hello. Okay. Well, not now. Track your mood, give you insights. It's like peering into the future of mental health supports and services. Huh. I'm not sure I would post that. So you like this Wobot? May have to test it. Wobot only speaks English right now. Okay, alright. Well, there you have it. The Wobot. She's cute. Pamela Fox, principal engineer. Hello. Some press talk, Wired, Newsweek, BBC. The Guardian, Life Hacker. You only buy on sale computers, and that's when they break or no longer work, as I am saving money for early retirement. Ah, putting on a money diet. Okay. Yeah. A money diet, except when it comes to clothes and Haagen-Dazs ice cream, right? Rose, you really want a Hannah Montana distro, huh? Alright, let's look at Wobot. Hello, I'm a Wobot. Will you talk to me, you little wascally wabbit? Apple iMac 27-inch with 5K display Retina. I figured that would be on the list. When it comes to shoes, she will all win, but computers... Yep, women and their shoes. Honey, I need a new pair of shoes to go with the dress. But dear, you have like 59 pairs already. Yes, but they don't match the dress. Okay, honey, let's go shopping. Right? Thomas Holt is in the house. Hello, Thomas. Happy New Year to you also. I've been to an Apple store. It's pretty impressive, and that machine is $5,000 for the Apple 5K Retina display. Very good. 4.2 gigahertz. Oh, that'll probably fly. 64 gigs of RAM. Yep. And I should have that for that price, right? Very good. I used to have an HP, then I sold it. I think that was my second computer. Buy a pair of shoes, donate the other. Okay, Anna Rita, sounds reasonable. One of these days I'll do a podcast where I'll, translate men's language versus her language. Like when a woman says that, she means this. You may have seen or heard those before, but I think that's pretty funny. Take a quick look at Distro Watch and see where we're at. Let's see. We have Manjaro, Alt Linux, Calculate Linux, BSD Linux, OS I took a look at, MS Linux, Linux Mint, okay. 20 pairs of shoes is enough for a woman. I don't think so. You're missing a few zeros there, pal. I actually bought 2 pairs of shoes last month. Yeah. Well, casual shoes. One is a running shoe, the other one's a casual shoe. Mint continues to be on the top. Debian, Manjaro, Ubuntu, Antergo, Solus, Fedora, OpenSUSE Elementary, and TrueOS round up the top 10. Zorin right behind at 11. Very good. The wife is still in training, though. Oh. Okay. Is Android on DistroWatch. You like Nike Air Max Classic? I buy New Balance. I've had pretty good luck with New Balance. Link slide is on 20. Okay. Take a look at Zorin real quick. Yeah, 1 million downloads for Zorin OS 12 last month. Good for them. But yeah, I prefer the Lite. If I had to pick one, I'd go with the Lite over the GNOME desktop. Okay, I'll probably wrap this up soon. Let's check the other websites before we wrap this up for 2017. When you travel not to carry clutter, yeah, I usually like to travel if I'm on an airplane with the carry-on bag, and that's it, to keep it simple. I'm expecting good things for Kdenlive for 2018. Improvements. Still, in my opinion, the premier video editor for Linux. Yeah. Well, Gentoo is king on Android, Fat Elvis. Android phones. Let's make this the last topic for today. I'm gonna have to grab some coffee and warm up. Let's see, what do we have here? Alright, so this is December 16th by the FOSS team. 9 best free video editing software for Linux in 2017. Let's take a look. Alright, Kden Live. Yep, OpenShot has not worked for me. Shotcut is on there, very good. Flowbay Blade I have not used. Lightworks have not used. Cinderella I think I tried. DaVinci I think I tried. VidCutter. I think I'm familiar with that. Yeah. Oh, it just splits and merging videos. Okay. If that's all you want to do, I guess that's fine. Gods crashes often. No, wait. This is a top 10, a top 9 editing software, but it crashes. Oh, whatever. See, this is why Windows users are. They'll see this and you're like, what a bunch of bozos, you know. If it crashes often, don't put it on a top 9, top 10 list, whatever, for anything. Jeez. Just my thoughts. I'm going to give a shout out to the team of Shotcut. This has been a pretty solid, pretty stable video editor for me as my backup to Kden Live. It does a lot. Yeah. Pros, then the cons. Too many features reduce the simplicity of the software. I don't think that would be a con. You could say too many features take time to learn, but I don't know, guys. What do you think? That's a con? Too many features? I don't think so. Yeah, right on it. Yes, it crashes too often, but still the top 9. That's not really saying good things about Linux, is it? All right, Lamer. Have a good year, New Year, Eve, and all that. Take care. So yeah, I will not put crashes too often on the top 10 list. Now, if it's a top 10 list of crashing software, then yes. PTV wasn't on the list, so I don't know. Haven't tried that in a long time. I've heard good things about Lightworks. Limited free version, okay. Dep packages, NRPM package, okay. Too many features, more bugs. That's possible. I have not noticed that on Shotcut. Shadow 7, yeah. But, of course, as Blender. Yep, cons complicated. Yep, it takes time to learn. Yep. This is the one I was talking about. Cinderella, not suitable for beginners. Absolutely. What is the best thing when a program crashes? The best thing is a nice bottle of wine. Anyway. Okay, we're going to wrap this up here in a few minutes. So, too many features is good, but then again, for me, it's not the best thing to, as I like basic features I want to have, but having too many is just, yes, there is a threshold where something is too much. I totally agree. Totally agree there, yeah. Steve Jobs wine. Hey, look, we got the Steve Jobs jeans in Italy. Why not the Steve Jobs? Of course, it would have to be apple flavored wine. Maybe. Maybe. Hey, I want to buy a Steve Jobs jeans. I need the size 38, 36. Honey, what is my size? 44, you're crazy. I'll forget about it. Steve Jobs Pizza. Of course. Yep. I'm telling you, man, since they got the trademark, legally, they can do anything they want, right? So why not? I'm telling you, Steve Jobs jeans with built-in Bluetooth speakers. That's the way to go. Yep. So when your phone rings, it'll ring through your pants. Of course, where would you put the battery? And how much would it weigh? Yeah, really. I don't know. When you ask your wife for her size, she goes, "Do you want to know?" And I go, "I guess I will manage." Ah, good answer. Yes. Good answer. Yeah, if you want to make your significant other feel good, you know, when it's like holidays, Christmas, birthday, buy her a piece of clothing that you know is smaller than the size she wears, right? And then she'll feel like, "Oh, thank you, honey, but oh, I don't wear that size. Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I thought you wore a size 7, not a 70." Yes, the ringtone could be farting sounds. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep, that'll liven up a restaurant or a theater. Yep. Yep. You could be wearing those Bluetooth Steve Jobs jeans with the farting ringer, and right over the middle of "Feel the power of the dark side." All right, yeah, I felt that all right. Your wife gets mad when you do that? Oh, man. Sorry. Do you ever buy her clothes? Or just let her buy her own clothes? Yeah. I remember one time when I was married in Florida, it was Christmas, and I went shopping and I had a Christmas box, like the size of a shirt or the size of a blouse. You know, mid-sized box, but in it was not a blouse, it was a ring, like a piece of jewelry. You know, so I gave it to her. She was thinking, "Oh, it's a blouse or something," and it was jewelry. So, yeah. Yes. You learned your lesson? Okay. Just remember, Anna Rita, if you want to apologize to your wife, nothing says "I love you" more than either chocolate brownies, expensive ice cream. You know what I did one time for her birthday? I sent her to an exclusive hotel there in Orlando. It was a one-day massage package. I think it was almost $300, but she was worth it. Yeah. Yeah, she went there with one of our friends. They both went. And it was a one-day blissful, decadent, you know, hot bath, foot massage, back massage for a day. And there you go. The ultimate "I'm sorry, honey, Take this gift. Johan, beer? You don't like wine and beer. I don't drink that much beer. Sometimes I'll drink wine. Actually, wine right now sounds pretty good. Yeah. Alright guys, final predictions for 2018. Do you have any before we end this final broadcast for 2017? Wow. Okay, alright, yeah. Gift cards is certainly safe to buy your wife. Yep, nothing wrong with that, sure. Yep, I agree. It's just not it's not quite as personal. You know what I mean? Not quite as, well, you know what I mean, you know. Yeah. Total West would be more popular in 20. I hope so, Anarita. Yeah. Thank you for that kind comment. I hope so. The year of the Linux tablet for 2018? If you mean a pure Linux tablet, maybe. Redcore will make Gentoo accessible to the masses. Okay. Special calculate on the 3rd of January, 8 p.m. French time. Ed Guy says, do not buy your wife gift cards. I don't know, it works for him. Eddie? Ed? You don't care about prize. I tried, did not work, so gift cards. Okay, fine. Hey, whatever works, right? If it makes him happy, then you're happy. There's peace and quiet in the house. Yes. i3, Fat Elvis. You like the i3 desktop? Haven't played with that. I predict that i3 will not be the Linux desktop for 2018. Remember the rant, the VB on LX? Oh, English Bob? Yeah, he's a master ranter, yes. For sure. Das Geek, yes. Yep. Sleeping in the house is not fun, so learning my lessons as I go, but I have a feeling I have many to learn as of yet. Oh, the doghouse. Got it. Yeah. Understood. Oh, a window manager. Okay, alright. i3 is a window manager. Got it. Alright, guys. Anything else? Because I think I'm ready to go. Have me a nice glass of wine. Catch up on the news. And maybe head out tonight for a New Year's Eve drink or something. Spin Viking says Patrick comes back to YouTube, but I hope so. I hope he comes back. That would be great. Sure. I hope so. You want him to come back in drag? Oh, please. Thanks for ruining it at Fat Elvis. All right, guys. Happy New Year. Happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year. Have a safe holiday. Be safe. And I don't know when the next live one will be. I need to reassess everything with the channel this year. What's happened with AdSense and all that stuff. Switch to Linux and I briefly talked about doing a weekly podcast. I've been thinking about it. But we'll see. I'll let you guys know. So I know you guys, some of you guys who watched the last one we did last week, it came out, I thought it came off pretty well. So we'll see. Programming socks are the best gift for a waifu. Interesting. XFCE will get into trouble because of GTK. Well, I don't use XFCE. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to mute my mic, but I'll keep the stream going for a little bit longer if you guys want to continue to communicate. So I'll leave this on if you want that. I'm actually going to grab a glass of wine and I'll be back to close the stream here shortly. But if you guys want to continue to communicate, once again, thank you for almost 8 years of the channel. And I hope I will continue to be here for another 8 years or so. All right, I will personally sign up, but I'll keep the stream alive for a little bit longer. Everyone have a safe New Year.